The paper was torn from the back of a calendar page, yesterday's date still faintly printed in grey along the margin. He chose a navy pen, the ink steady and unremarkable, and his handwriting was smaller than usual, as though he were trying not to take up too much space. The folds were even but not sharp, pressed carefully without insistence, the aeroplane balanced rather than forced into symmetry.
I saw your message the day it arrived. I did not need time to think. I told myself that is why I did not answer. I told myself that silence can be a form of clarity. You asked if I had ever regretted it. You did not specify which part, but I knew. You meant the leaving, the way I packed quietly and did not argue when you said perhaps we had grown into different people. I read your message in the supermarket aisle between tinned tomatoes and pasta sauce. I stood there longer than I should have, holding my phone in one hand and a jar in the other, as though choosing between them required equal consideration. I did not regret leaving. I regretted the way I left. I regretted that I chose composure over honesty. I told you I wished you well. I said we would both be happier. I said it gently, as though kindness could soften the truth. The truth was that I was tired of being the careful one, tired of adjusting myself to avoid friction, tired of measuring every sentence before it reached you. You never asked me to do that. That is the part I have only recently understood. I offered the smaller version of myself because it seemed easier than asking to be seen in full. When you asked whether I regretted it, what you were really asking was whether I had ever wondered what might have happened if I had stayed and spoken differently. I have wondered. Not about staying as we were, but about whether I might have learned to take up more room, whether I might have risked being inconvenient. Instead, I left neatly. There is something tidy about the story we tell other people. We say it was mutual. We say it was time. We say it was peaceful. It was peaceful, because I swallowed the parts of me that were not. I did not reply to your message, because I did not know how to answer without unraveling that tidy version. Silence felt safer. It still does.
He stepped outside at dusk and released the aeroplane into the cooling air without watching where it travelled. In the keeper's chamber, the folded calendar page came to rest upon the desk and was opened in quiet patience. As the last crease eased flat, a thin layer of dust lifted from the surface of an old mirror leaning against the far wall, clearing just enough to reveal a sharper reflection before settling again.